Today in the crypto space, we see the market going sideways. Bitcoin right around $66,700. Ethereum right around that $3,200 mark. The rest of the crypto space, the altcoins, a mix of green and red throughout the market. However, we're seeing a few dips like TON and few others. And we have a few rallies like Pepe and HBAR. In today's video, I want to talk about the general market. I want to use Bitcoin as a leading indicator. But more importantly, I want to talk about one project, one AI project that is looking pretty good after a nice bounce off the bottom. And that project is called Ocean. So you know what? Let's talk about the news. Let's analyze the charts and let's strategize to capitalize. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mike and let's get right into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome. On the channel, we talk about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the altcoins, looking for opportunities, whether we go up or down, bearish or bullish, it doesn't matter. All we want to do is stay one step ahead of the market so that we can capitalize on any of the volatility. And if you appreciate the strategy, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, including the live streams at 7:30 Eastern, where we talk about crypto news and price action. Guys, if you have any projects you want me to cover here on the channel, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. You can hit me up on the socials. The links are in the description. Better yet, guys, join the Discord. The Discord is where it's at. Lots of good alpha, trade setup fundamentals, and learning material. The best part is it's absolutely free. All right, guys, let's begin. Let's see what's going on here with this market. Bitcoin showing a bit of strength here. Ethereum showing a bit of strength also. We have the overall market cap. The market cap of the crypto space is slowly climbing to the upside. We're up 0.8% for the day, which is obviously really good. We got a bit of an increase in volume to the upside. Not bad happening there. Not bad at all. And the market in general is still in a grind to the upside, and very, very healthy grind to the upside. And as we scroll down through the market, you can see that the overall market is definitely grinding. We have Toncoin not looking as good. Maybe we'll buy the rumor, sell the news type of scenario, because Toncoin did come up with a lot of good news in the last little while. And of course, very, very bullish. And maybe people are taking profits at this level. So we're going to be keeping an eye on Toncoin for an entry. But at a $20 billion market cap, guys, you know, the utility definitely is there. But as a large cap here, how much more could we expect for it to grow? And that's one of my issues. That's one of my limitations here to get in heavy here on Toncoin. Cardano looking okay, but that hang time right there at the end, as you can see, it does look like it wants to roll over. A bit of an issue there for me, wanting to get in, expecting on a dip. Maybe we'll wait patiently there. And overall, the market is fairly sideways, guys. Some of these are in the red, some of them are in the green, going sideways, up or down, give or take 2%. And of course, the man of the match today, HBAR. BlackRock pumping bags today. Of course, HBAR is up 35%. You know, positions were definitely intact a while back on HBAR. Yeah, last night we talked about HBAR and that the setup was looking good, and of course we get the catalyst based on the news with BlackRock and all that good stuff. And you know, here we are with HBAR, you know, running up 35.8%. Guys, be careful with green candles. You don't want to be trying to catch that, you know, train. The train has left the station already here, guys, and that's the thing here. Do you want to become exit liquidity? Do you want to be buying the tops? These are all things to consider when you see something like this, because generally speaking, pullbacks do happen, and after a 36% move, guys, there's a lot of people with some good profits. So that's the thing here, guys. Be careful out there. Stocks, you know, looking okay, but is it going to roll over? Aptos already rolling over. Mantle the same, and a few others with that rounded top type of hang time. You can see that it's slowly dipping over. We have Pepe looking great. You know, perpetuals on Coinbase, if I'm not mistaken. That is exactly what's happening with Pepe. Not bad. XT.com running to the upside. I have no idea what this thing is, but it's definitely doing well. Dog with hat, you know, kind of going sideways here. Maybe a bull flag. Caspa running to the upside, 6%, showing a lot of strength here in the last little while. Pretty good. So the market is pretty green, guys. Overall, even if you do see that you know, some of these projects are dipping down, generally speaking, they're still within a structure to the upside, within a trend to the upside. So pretty good here. We have Floki looking very, very strong in the last little while. Nice breakout to the upside, up 40% in the last 7 days. It looks like the larger cap meme coins are doing very well, but some of these meme coins have great utility and they're expanding their utility over time. So Floki could be one of them. We know Shiba has been, you know, expanding its utility and so on. So these are definitely projects to watch out for. We have, what else do we have here? here? Zebek is coming down, and Beam coming down a little bit. Jupiter kind of going sideways, and the market is showing us a bit of sideways. However, guys, generally speaking, the market's still looking green. Slow, steady to the upside. Akash Network definitely did very well. Got a bit of a pullback in the last little while. That's usually what happens. Like if we look at HBAR, for example, runs up really hard, and then all of a sudden the retracement because of profit taking, right? So let that happen, and then you can decide whether you want to get in, you know, at a comfortable retracement. Axie Infinity going sideways, and the market is still, you know, kind of doing its thing. Guys, overall, I'm still bullish in a bullish stance here. I see that the market is looking great. I'm still looking for dollar cost average opportunities at low levels, at horizontal support, and that's what we've been hunting here for the last little while. Guys, let's jump right into some charts. I know you're here to talk about charts, so let's do that. Bitcoin, what's going on with Bitcoin? Still going sideways within consolidation, within a nice bull flag. Guys, this bull flag could definitely break out bullish. We've been tracking this bull flag from day one. In fact, when everybody else was talking about a symmetrical or an ascending triangle, we were talking about a bull flag here on the channel, and it's definitely looking like it. Now, the question is, do we break to the upside? Do we actually hit bullish price targets, 83,800, or do we break down and, you know, basically fall through volume gaps looking for a 52K Bitcoin? Guys, let's look at this in a little bit more detail. Generally speaking, guys, when I see flags like this, it's time to have a setup. It's time to build a thesis. The bullish thesis, of course, yes, we break out. You look at all this volume, a lot of market participation getting involved in this level. You know, I'm anticipating that the bullish response is definitely there. The bulls expect a continuation. And of course, the bears are going to be looking at the weak spots below, you know, the support levels, 52K. Are we buying the dip at that level? You know, that's definitely a question to be, you know, at the end of the day, when we do see a lot of confluence, it is good levels, right? 200 daily EMA right there, perfect. We have the bottom of the volume gap, really good. A little bit of support right here, and if you look left, we got a big huge, that's where we get a lot of cluster supply in the mad, some tops, some bottoms type of thing. So I'm kind of liking this level. If we come down to about 52K, I'm interested. But at the end of the day, I am expecting a continuation, because statistically speaking, the bull flag should break out bullish, and if it does, we're going to expect some of these altcoins to run up with alongside Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin could definitely outperform the altcoins and continue the Bitcoin dominance to the upside. However, if you're in the right projects and you're in the right altcoins, we could see a lot of them keep up with Bitcoin. In fact, outperform Bitcoin. Now, if you look at momentum is still grinding to the downside. Maybe we're getting a bit of relief right now. You can see that. Maybe we get up to, you know, the overbought conditions again, or we come down to oversold. This is the issue with getting into a position in the chop zone. We don't know if we're done, if we're going to get support like we've done in the past and come up to overbought, or are we going to get full reset in oversold conditions like we've done here. So this is why it's important. If any position that you get into, any fresh longs at the current moment, market-wide longs at the current moment, should be protected by a nice stop loss with clear invalidations of that bullish thesis. Because at the current moment, guys, we could be going for in any direction. It's pretty much a coin toss. And if you go back to the price action, you can actually see what I mean. Like, do we get up to, you know, range highs? Or do we finally just maybe roll over and start coming down and breaking down? It does look like the trend is our friend at this current moment, that we're trying to get to range highs, and it's very, very possible. But at the end of the day, there's no guarantee that we're going to be breaking out bullish. Just know that the best way to think about this is that we could put a invalidation of the bullish thesis right underneath these lows at about 60,000, get into a bullish stance. If it breaks below, all good. You mitigated a lot of risk, a lot of those losses by putting that stop loss. But if we do get the bull flag, guys, at least you have your position set, ready to go to take profits right around 83,000. Of course, guys, we'll do an update when that happens. And if that happens, we'll be ready with some sort of plan on how to maintain those gains. EMA cross, maybe. You know, any moment now, we might get that EMA cross here on the momentum, on the trend. Trend waves are looking okay. No, we went from the dark blue to the light blue, and I would love to see one green histogram bar in this EMA actually cross to get that bullish, you know, continuation of the trend, or that pivot of the trend. Now, I would love to see a green dot to show me some confluence in this area. I'm not getting it. Obviously, to the downside, we did get it, but a green dot would tell me, you know what? Let's start getting in with a bit more confidence because of the confluence. So I'm on the fence here with Bitcoin. I'm not trading Bitcoin in the next little while. I'm looking for those altcoins, guys. I'm looking for opportunities where the volatility's at, and of course the altcoins is where to find it. All right, guys, let's move on. Let's take a look at Ocean. Guys, I haven't talked about Ocean in a good while, and why I really wanted to bring it up was the fact that on the big picture, on larger time frames, you know, Ocean is in a good spot. The reality is it hasn't really done anything major. We're looking for expansion phases out of this whole area, because this area, as we speak, is starting to become a big accumulation range. We have accumulated here, down here, all into here, market participation all throughout this area, and of course the majority of the market participation was down here. Now we did break above, and now we did come down and back test the breakout zone, which was again this you know, red box, and we back tested it. We got a quick buy up, which is really good. It's a sense of strength from the bulls, and then all of a sudden we start looking at this, and it's like, look, the weekly is looking great. Now if we start breaking previous highs above the $1.40, $1.60 around this area, you know, we're going to get into price discovery real quick here on Ocean. But what about the lower time frames? Let's take a look at the daily. The daily looks really good. We got that bounce off that 200 daily, really nice. Right now we're getting a bit of a consolidation, which also looks really good. Why? Because it looks like a bull flag. And on the daily we can see that the momentum is still in the chop zone. The expansion to the downside looks like it's done and over with. Look at the past. We came down, expanded to the downside, and slowly we went up to the point that then we started to get a green expansion. Now, is the red expansion done to the point that we start to get a green expansion? We see that the trend, definitely the trend is looking good. EMA cross, green histogram bar to the upside, and the trend waves are looking good. We went from dark blue to light blue, and it's starting to give us an indication that we could be getting that pivot in the trend to the upside. I would have loved to see a green dot, but it doesn't always happen to get all that confluence, right? So this is where we're at. We're looking okay. Trend-wise, momentum is not bad. We got slightly too oversold conditions on the momentum, and then we started to get a bounce, and that's what we've done before. We've done it before, so now we've done it again, and the trend is your friend. Do we get overbought again? Now if we do get overbought, guys, I'm expecting Ocean to hit some really good bullish price targets, but really what I want to do right here is get into slightly lower time frames. Let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is looking great in the sense that the setup is clear. You have a sideways consolidation. You know, it's right now trying to battle this EMA on the 4 hour. It's a 200 EMA on the 4 hour, and we see an impulsive move, sideways consolidation. It looks like a bull flag, and then all of a sudden another impulsive move could be in the works. Now, if that's the case, you know where to put your stop loss. Underneath these lows, build a position, and if it breaks out bullish, awesome. If it doesn't, at least you're able to walk away with minimal losses, and that way you can keep your capital to be buying the dips at lower level, perhaps entering position if it does come down at slightly lower levels, at greater levels of horizontal support, such as this one right here at about, I would say, 88 cents, 89 cents more or less is a good level to expect a reaction. We got a point of control right here. A lot of good stuff to suggest that we do get that bounce. Now, if you look at the momentum, yes, the momentum is suggesting that, you know, the expansion to the upside could be done. And that's what we're seeing here. Maybe it is done. But like we've seen to the downside, if the trend does finish, we could quickly get back into a bullish trend to the upside, bullish expansion continuation to the upside after this sideways consolidation. Now, if we see a trend, you know, the trend right now looks like maybe it's still red, you know, pushing down still. However, I'm getting a sense of indecision here. I'm getting the sense that we could be looking for a bounce very soon, because you can see that we ran up. Are we just retracing? And then we're going to continue in the bullish control zone. Keep in mind the EMAs are in the bullish control zone, which means that the bulls are in control at the current moment. And a retracement along the way with this little dip, and then the continuation where we see a nice bigger expansion to the upside. Guys, that's what I'm looking out for, okay? Especially that in the last little while, we've been seeing these altcoins look pretty bullish. So ultimately, the 4 hour, yes, it's a bit early. The daily is looking pretty good for that continuation, but the 4 hours, you know, kind of, you know, getting its bearings for that continuation up. And the weekly, ultimately, still okay market wide. The weekly still has a lot more room, a lot more potential to reach previous highs. So we're doing pretty good here on Ocean, guys. If I've offered you any value in this video, you know what you got to do. You got to slap the like button. It does really help out with the algorithm. If you want to follow me on the socials, the links are in the description below. Feel free to join the Discord, guys. The Discord is where it's at. Lots of good alpha, trade setups, fundamentals, and learning material. Take care, guys. Have a good one. And don't forget, buy the dip.